welcome to the You Said It podcast with Tim B and Vontae.
Yo, it's a You Said It podcast. I'm Tim B.
Vontae, you said it one.
It's episode 47, and we got Elroy the boy in here.
Yeah,
How
we
you
in
doing,
here.
my brother?
What's going on, man? Y'all all right?
Yeah, we
Yes,
good,
sir.
bro. We good, bro. We got a whole bunch of shit to talk about. We got this motherfucking recap of this 20 for 20.
Hello.
Elroy the boy versus the city paper. You feel me? We gonna get into all that. You feel me?
I want to say, like, how this came. I ain't going to say the whole story, how this came about, but this came about a crazy way, and it was like this was supposed to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
You said this was supposed to happen, the 20 versus 20.
No, I'm talking about how me and him, how we ran into each other on the humbug. Just like that type of deal.
Yeah. Be like it, man.
If you would have said the 20 versus 20 was supposed to happen, the versus battle, Elroy 20 songs versus the paper 20 songs, do you think it was a disappointment for the people, for the outsiders looking in, to not see that physical altercation? Versus it coming to the point where, okay, we're going to settle this with a versus battle. Because don't nobody want to see nobody die.
Right.
But at the same time, people do want to see the fuck shit. And want to see somebody stand on everything they talking about on social media.
So you asked me, do I feel like I think it was a disappointment that people didn't see that?
Yeah, you think people are disappointed? Like, they settled that shit with a
yeah.
They wouldn't talk about
Yeah. But that's nothing that they gonna go public and say.
Yeah.
But back then, I'm pretty sure somebody saying, "Oh man, nigga done, done a versus battle. He said he was gonna do this, or paper said he was gonna do this." So yeah, probably so. But that's just like with anything though. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker think and feel like shit supposed to go one way and it don't, and we sell it another way, which was the music. Like that's really where it all started, bro. You know what I mean? This shit really started talking about some 20 for 20 shit. It wasn't even me and him. Mm-hmm. It was just a whole bunch of artists. Everybody was talking about it and what they do and what they can bring to the table. And me and him started going back and forth one day. And man, just to put it out there, what he brings to the table of Nashville when it come to music, with the party records, the club bangers, that type of vibe or whatever. I said this months ago when everything was fresh and first started. It ain't too many. I'm excluding Buck. I'm excluding Lito. I'm excluding them two. It ain't number one group that could go toe to toe with him when it comes to that type of atmosphere, and that's Bezel Gang. That was my stand. That was my stance on it. And then something was said, and it kind of went left, and then something was said to me in a disrespectful manner.
Hold on.
That's all it was. That's where it started.
Really? I thought the altercation. I mean, not the altercation, but the whole back and forth. You were saying something like he has called you a bitch out your name.
I mean, that's what I'm telling you.
That's where that came.
That's where it started from.
Oh.
It started from that. We was just all, he was feeling the energy from the 20 for 20 because I started the 20 for 20 shit during the pandemic or whatever. And we was just all on there talking about it one day. I was talking to him like, man, nigga, we need to do this shit. Like, this shit cool. He was like, man, I like the move. I like the energy behind it. Then people start giving their opinions. And that's all it is opinions. You know what I'm saying? And just so happened me and him had them kind of heated moment opinions versus opinions to where it'll get a little carried away sometimes. And when I gave that opinion, about Bezel Gang, it kind of went left on some other shit. That's all it was. That's the way it started at.
Okay.
It wasn't no, it wasn't like no, that's this way it started.
But the video that I seen of you was kind of, I'm sure they're not down or that somebody may have captured them, but you was really hot about something like, I guess
like this was gonna happen.
Like another man calling you out your name.
That's all. That's all it was, man. Like I'm saying, that was just something he did. I reacted in another way. People didn't even know where that shit came from. If you ain't on Facebook, you wouldn't have known. Okay. If I don't put it out there to the public, you wouldn't have known. Didn't nobody know where it came from. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that happened. You know what I'm saying? But that's old shit. You know what I mean? That's
with the height of that between y'all two. How did the 20 for 20 come about?
Man, I don't know if he know, but you know, it's something that everybody wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Between me and him, we wanted to do it. Necessarily if it was going to be against each other, we didn't know that, but I started pressing the issue for that. My whole stance was I knew what his music catered to. And man, this is public record, man. On Facebook months ago, my initial attack to him was don't play none of them records. I know what them records gonna do. I was around. I was an artist then too. I was out here rapping in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008. I was in and out them clubs and shit. I know exactly what them records gonna do if it's that kind of atmosphere. I told him on the thing, don't play none of them records. Play some other shit, like catalog type shit.
Yeah.
He said, "No, that is my catalog. Shit, I can't argue with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. That's what I'm saying. But that's me kind of surrendering and bowing down to the fact that, oh nigga, if we talking that, oh you got that, yeah, and you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I mean? That's no brainer, man. That's no brainer.
That's like saying somebody bring your clip that fit 13. Don't bring your 30 clip.
Yeah, like shit.
You know why they ain't gonna bring it?
So don't. Yeah, so you know what I mean. So I tried to put it in a box. Yeah. You know, to where it's like, you know what I mean. But that, like I said, that was months ago. Yeah. You know what I mean.
But look, I want to say that I appreciate you as an artist because, like, at this point right now, a lot of people rapping about the same thing and it's getting old. But you, with your wordplay and your lyrics, I gotta say you got a good attribute as far as what you doing with your music.
I
want to say that, like, I listen to it. Gotta mean something to me. I don't want to hear that old shoot 'em up, bang bang, bouncing around shit no more. So I want to commend you on going that route with your music.
It. And it's all the you know, whatever you showed up for on that live that day, that's how you took it. You know what I mean? Now, predominantly everybody kind of showed up with the party hype vibe, because that's what it was looking like. Wasn't supposed to be that, but that's what it turned out to be. So it, you know, that's how they took it.
We're gonna get into that.
Shoot off with Tory Lanez or something. You want to go that and bounce back?
No, we're gonna stay on this for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot off what you just said though. He's a rapper. I'm an artist. I want you to elaborate on that statement you made.
Say that again.
He's a rapper. I'm an artist. That's a statement you made.
Yeah, that's what I be saying to him. Well, shit, all I was really I mean, I can go different ways with this shit. I got range with this shit. I rap about different shit. He pretty much stays in his lane and he hogs that motherfucker. He hogged that motherfucker. Let me speak past tense because he ain't really doing music like that right now, but back then, you know, he hogged his lane, and you know, he rapped for the people, the city of Cashville. That's why he gets that response. I mean, and it's just one of them things. Like nowadays in Cashville, as you can see, that's what we missing. Like a lot of important people, you just not hearing no more. Think about it, bro. Look what he did. Look at the moment and the vibe that he created. It could be more of that, but he ain't on that no more. That's rapping for the people. Like me as an artist, I mean, I might make a song about this. I might make a song about that. You know, I got more topics that I'm going to come with. And I'm going to come with them from my point of view of the topics. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I meant, like, when I say that. And that ain't even nothing that he arguing with. See, people got to realize, bro, on that stage, we was agreeing with each other. We wasn't there to we was both there to prove a point and to make a statement, and it wasn't the same point or the same statement we was trying to make.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You said it.
We wasn't there to make the same statement. He wasn't just talking about me saying he ain't this or he ain't that. I never said that he wasn't this or he ain't that. I was just comparing my catalog to his. I will bag him up on that. That's undeniable shit, man. The shit that he did and brought to the table far as Nashville, and anybody that's downplaying that or acting like it ain't important or that it don't exist, he shows you how important it was to the culture of Cashville. You feel me?
Well, look,
you know what I mean?
As the battle was taking place, it seemed like it was still tension brewing. Would that be a true statement?
Tension? Hell yeah, it's tension. I mean, hell, look at some of the shit I done said to him. Look at what he done said to me. Hell yeah, it's tension. Yeah, it's tension.
But some people, and maybe me, would assume that after that and y'all got on that stage, I would have like let that go.
Man, it's still a conversation that has to take place. We ain't conversated about this shit as men. We didn't even talk leading up to the 20 for 20. All we did, we orchestrated all that shit through DMs. We never talked. So here, you know what I mean? So I mean, tension, it's the tension is this. Okay, I'm showing up. I ain't seen it. All this shit happened during the pandemic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So here I am. I'm showing up. I ain't seen him. I ain't talked to him. All I know is, man, I done dropped diss records. He done said what he said. So you pulling up to see somebody for the first time and you supposed to put on for Cashville at the same time. Hell yeah, the tension's still there. We ain't talked about it like men yet. He ain't looked me to my face and said, "Hey man, I apologize for saying what I said." Bloom bloom. He ain't done that yet.
So who do you think you need to be the one to do it or initiate it?
What I'm initiating something for? I ain't disrespecting nobody.
So the bitch word was only used
from him,
from the other party.
Yeah, from him.
Oh, so you like what the fuck? What the
man,
fuck
I don't call no another man no bitch unless I'm ready to do something.
Yeah, and is that the main thing that's holding this grudge?
It ain't no grudge, bro.
Or a conversation need to be had.
Y'all just asked me, was it still tension on the stage? I'm like,
is that what the tension is about?
Hell yeah, that's what me and Paper cool.
Okay.
Me and Paper was cool. You ask Paper. Paper, that's what I'm saying, man. You got to pay attention you got to pay attention to everything, man. Like Paper even saying it on stage. Man, I always said you was a good rapper. I always said this is nothing that we taking away from each other. This is just what the public viewing in and don't even know what the fuck going on. It was thousands of people on that live that didn't never even hear diss records or none of that. They out the loop. Some people know everything that's going on. Some people don't know shit. They just there to make a mockery of what's happening. They don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I played my diss record towards him. It's people on the live that never heard it. If you ain't never heard it, you ain't in the loop of what's going on. All it is an opinion, man. And when you can get people to show up and don't know you at all and give their opinion, that's what success is now.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
I love your little punchline.
What's that?
Marcus.
Ah, man, that was just some play shit.
What is that from? Ain't that from
Boomerang?
Boomerang. Yeah, okay.
And then when you know what's funny? Boomerang just popped up on Netflix
it did?
too.
No, you say it popped up on Netflix. It was on TV yesterday.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Them all
it was on TV yesterday.
But yeah, that's all it was.
Check us out. Your opponent, the City Paper, he brought the crowd with him.
Yeah.
So with the response to his records and the response to your records, you could see the difference. Even from looking from the internet. You could see the crowd rocking to him, and then once you perform, they calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, did that throw you off a little bit?
Hell yeah, that threw me off. That threw everything off. Cause like I said, man, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, man. Have y'all watched any versus battles?
Yeah.
I done skimmed through a couple.
You done skimmed through a couple. Yeah.
It wasn't it was different.
Okay, one, it's never been a crowd there at all. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all why the crowd was there. Once we agreed to do the shit, and it was a go, it was so many people saying they wanted to be there. And I was like, damn, all these people, once it got to about like 15, 20 people saying they wanted to be there, I was like, damn, we ain't finna fit in no studio. So I had this little spot where I be rehearsing it, and I had just done a virtual show there. I was like, damn, maybe we can go there. But still, to my knowledge, I didn't bring like no fans like on like some, group of females or a bunch of my homeboys. I just came with like key players to the Nashville culture. I mean, and if you was there, if you know type shit. Mm-hmm. I mean, man, we had Lito in the building, Fade Eastwood, Chino, Greedy Money, Villain, Lil Vag, Cali. Man, we had we just had a bunch of people there. Now, he came with his people, which was cool. That's who he wanted to sell his tickets to. We sold tickets to this event, man. This shit wasn't no free shit. Few people might have got in, on the strength or whatever. But, people supported this event and paid for this shit, So I guess I approached it the wrong way because I came with the 20 for 20. We finna just play our records, you know. But you know when you got
created a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah, we did. It wasn't just me. We did.
Okay.
We did. You know, we went half and half on that shit. Yeah. You know, I'm not taking full credit for it is what I'm telling you. Like, he put in on it, I put in on it. We did that. It wasn't just an Elroy doing. We done that shit. And it kind of went left based off the atmosphere. Okay. It went left. I wasn't expecting for it to be that, but it went left. Being that it went left, and had I known it was going that way, it was a few records, maybe 5 to 6 records I wouldn't even play. Yeah. I would have stuck to the mode of what was going on. And being that you looking at it on the internet, it seemed like it's that. So when you see people bouncing right in front of them, coming up on stage, and like that was some shit out of our control. Like you just couldn't control it. It was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I couldn't control it. So when all that shit happened, it's like oh shit, I see where this finna go. I know how this finna turn out. You know what I'm saying? And people judged it off it, which is fine. That's how they judged it.
And like we had that.
That's how they judged it, homie. But some other people sat there and judged it based off the music. Man, dude, being all the hypeness around it and shit, I'm cool with how it happened. I could take a L in that form. But I've seen plenty of people go on there and say, hey man, I'm looking at this shit. And if I'm just judging off the music, the catalog of it, I'm a ride Elroy. But if we going off of the hypeness, the club bangers, then all of that, man, I gotta say paper. Shit, I say that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I would have to say that too.
You just said you took a L though.
I mean, they judging it off it, so I'm riding with the people on this one. I'm not finna put it this way. I can be one of them type niggas, right? And get on here right now and be like, nah, I won that shit. I know my music better. I know my music was this, my music was that. And I can get on here right now and say, oh, I won. And be perfectly fine with it. But I'm going off the people and what they viewed. They viewed what they viewed. And if I'm riding off the people. If that's how they viewed it, oh yeah, I give them that then. I can take that one.
I think if you wanted to focus strictly on the catalog and the impact of the music,
it's been told a different story.
I think you should have created that in studio environment.
Yeah, but I will
environment
say this.
that
yeah. Okay, but like I said, a lot of people wanted to be there. Now it's something I can make money out for. We can make money out for. Homie, we sat down. Do you know how hard it is to get somebody to listen to your music nowadays? Listen to it. I'm finna make a point to you. I'm finna make a point to you. I'm finna make his whole point, then I'm gonna let you talk. Do you know how hard it is to get somebody to listen to your music nowadays? With all the music out, you know how hard it is, right?
It's very hard, yeah.
Okay, if it's hard for them to listen to your music, that means it's hard for you to make money off your music. Am I right or wrong? It's just as hard to make money, hand to hand.
Yeah.
Me and Paper sat down in front of Nashville, whoever tuned in and played 20 records apiece. That's 40 goddamn songs, bro. That's in today's time, that's like 4 albums. That's 4 albums. It made $5,200. People paid $65 just to show up, eat some little food, and pay for liquor that we provided just to listen to our records.
Okay, so what's
shout out to us. I want to say
money?
That. Yeah, that was cool for the
what's the money? Too. The better compensation versus you trying to get your point across and who really has the best catalog.
Listen though. I got that point across, bro. No matter if it went my way or not, I got that point across.
You did.
Did I not?
I agree with you.
Did you get that?
Did you listen to it?
I did listen to it.
Who had the better catalog to you?
And you can read. You can read my shit if you want to.
Okay, listen.
I said right here. I'm not even gonna look at it. I wrote down that I was gonna respond to it over who won and who did not. I said the atmosphere that you created, because I thought it was just solo
right.
who created this.
Right.
I said the atmosphere you created, I'm gonna have to give it up to paper.
Okay.
The atmosphere you created, you couldn't really go off the music.
You
couldn't. The impact of the songs and the lyrics.
Right.
Because of the atmosphere.
Right.
But if it was in a studio session, if you listen, you got to give it to Elroy.
Okay, stop right there. Did I prove my point?
Did you prove your point?
You just told me.
Let me see.
If you saying if you're
okay,
going,
I say you prove your point.
It just wasn't in the studio setting.
Yeah.
So. But
at the same time, like I said, with the atmosphere, I gotta give it to him.
That's cool. I'm giving it to him.
Okay.
But you asked me did I prove my point? I still proved my point.
Yeah.
I just didn't prove my point with a W.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas can take a L and still prove a point.
That's,
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
A nigga can get his ass kicked and still show a nigga, I ain't no hoe though.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, but I will say this. City Paper bring a certain energy to Cashville. He did. Can't nobody take it away from him. I'm glad it ended up happening the way it did. You want me to tell you why? Because if I'm a brand, people gotta understand, man, Paper ain't rapping no more. Paper is retired. Paper done with this shit. He ain't studying no music shit. And I got that nigga out the house. Right? I got him out the house. A lot of people don't even know Paper. His music. It's a new day and time.
Yeah.
Paper had an agenda of what he was trying to, we both had something we was trying to prove to the people. A lot of people, man, I ain't even up on Paper music. Like, a lot of people didn't know his shit, which was cool. All right. If I'm going to bring City Paper out to the people, I would rather bring the City Paper out that we are used to versus me trying to box him into a setting just for me to prove my point.
Play fair. Yeah.
Now, a question you would have to ask him, man, if Elroy was in the studio, if y'all was in the studio, do you think you still could have got your point across? That's a question you would have to ask him. I had to adapt to the environment that was created and still get my point across. That's why a bunch of talking was coming from me at some points. I say this, I say that. Because I'm already knowing what's happening on the internet. Like, I'm not looking on the internet, but I'm smart enough, man. I'm smart enough to know I can only imagine what the internet's saying. Y'all gotta listen to me. So listen. You know what I'm saying? So, and a bunch of my people know that though.
Believe it or not, you said you talked a lot or you spoke a lot. That made the battle better. That much better.
It did.
Yeah, with the little intermissions and them talk going back and forth.
A lot of people was complaining
better,
as I was on it.
Hey man,
but it did make it better.
Yeah,
hey man, guess what? Them same people you saying that were complaining, they could have changed the station. Did they change? Nah, they kept.
And you right about that because they was still on there.
Come on, man. They
right.
You know, it is what it is, man. That's what come with it though.
Did you listen to his diss record?
See, people, the thing with the diss, they didn't catch me off guard. I already knew he had one. I heard bits and pieces of it. Like 5-6 days prior when he was actually in the studio.
How did you get that?
Somebody that was in the studio with him posted it. Post some little clips of it. I mean, I even made him get in the studio, man. Asked him, do he want to go in the studio today? He ain't studying that shit. It's over with. I made him get in the studio. I made him hop back on stage. I made him pull back out his show attire.
Yeah.
I made him, ask him. That shit felt good, man. I know it felt good to him.
Shout out to West Side.
I know it felt good to him.
Love. Shout out to the
West
Side too.
Shout out to the East Side too. The East Side brought him out.
You did. You damn right. You did
Shout
your
out to
thing.
me.
Much love to the East Side.
You know what I mean?
as well.
East Side. Come
Home
on
city,
now.
You hear me?
Let's speak on both of them now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
The City Paper, he brought the crowd with him. He brought the crowd, but
he brought his crowd.
He brought his.
He brought his people.
But you brought the props. You brought the VIP section.
Ah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was fly shit.
Yeah.
But you brought the stripper. Now
I brought the dancer.
The dancer, okay, the dancer. Look at cuz. It seemed like he was already prepared with his wounds.
Nah, he was.
Now,
look.
did the intel get out? Did that slip through the cracks on you, man?
Yeah. I ain't look. In the heat of the moment, nigga. As soon as the shit happened, like I cut the song on and she walked up on stage. I took 2 steps and I turned around. You can go back. It's on the footage. As soon as I turned around, this nigga throw awards. I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying?
I saw your reaction.
So I was like, so at that time, I'm like, oh shit, just rap your shit. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, it was never meant for me to throw ones on her on that specific song. But then, in the heat of the moment, I'm looking like, all right, this nigga ain't got that many ones. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I got a goddamn load of the motherfuckers in his bag. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I countered with the fact, oh shit, you done ran out. You know what I'm saying? So I went and got some more. But but you know, like I said, bro, this Nashville, man. Everybody know everybody. You know, shout out to my tattoo. She came, did a thing. She didn't know the extent of what we was doing. She just knew, okay, I'm here to dance. So, you know, she told somebody like, oh yeah, I'm dancing at the thing or doing something. Yeah. So he was just prepared for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He got wind of that and was prepared for it.
Y'all
we put some thought into it. You brought up the VIP section. Like I said, man. Like I said, I wasn't expecting for it to be what it was. So being the fact that we was on a stage, everything about a stage say perform to me. But it was set up for us not to perform. So I was like, man, what little shit can I do to add some entertainment to this shit? Okay, I always called a nigga a party nigga. He got club records. Man, let me block myself off on some VIP shit. That shit worked for like one song. Cause when I seen this crowd doing all this and doing all that, I'm like, oh nah, this ain't gonna work. I moved that shit. Man, I moved the VIP shit in like the second, third round. That shit wasn't gonna work. but if I had to do it all over again, I would have went on and kept it up. Because when I got them and took that VIP shit down, that's when motherfuckers started walking over there towards it. Man, did it. The shit just went to a whole nother thing, man. But far as the opinions and talkings of everybody, I'm glad it ended up going that route, because if it didn't, people probably still wouldn't be talking about it 72 hours later.
Well, what's the temperature between y'all two now? I mean, I know you said that y'all still ain't had that conversation. I like, if y'all did have that conversation, could we see a record between y'all two? Like, are y'all two on the same record, or you don't even want to go there?
I don't know. That part I don't know.
You gotta start with the discussion first, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That part I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was just being on some real shit, if I was to call another man out his name and he got that hot about it, and it's evident he that hot about it, I would think I need to come talk to him on some man-to-man shit, whether if it was a phone call, text message, DM, whatever it is, to just extend that, hey, man, you know, nigga apologize on that behalf, bloom, bloom, bloom. Because that's what all that shit was for. Me and dude had a cool relationship before then. You know what I'm saying? He know it, I know it, a lot of people know it. It was just that, homie, if my cousin, brother, homeboy called me out my name, man, let's go and get him up and get it over with. Mm-hmm. Why would he be any different? So it wasn't like, no, this nigga's my worst enemy type shit. Nah, you just keep disrespecting him. All right, let's just get it over with. If you really feeling like it, that's all it was. So to move forward from that, like far as tension or whatever, hell, I don't know. I had to see him again. Yeah, you know, I had to see him again to see like, damn, like is it really really over, or you know? But everything cool on my end. I ain't looking for him or nothing. It was straight.
You know, we always.
Hey, I want a shot. Let's go.
I pulled you up already.
I think everything be cool.
Yeah, but everything cool, man. A song in the future, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Tim,
I don't know.
Nicki Minaj, bless the community, bless the culture.
Nicki Minaj did. Nicki Minaj did.
With the leak sex tape.
I don't even know if anybody is up on that like that. But
I don't know.
Somebody put me on. I put you on.
She got a sex tape out.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Nicki Minaj though.
I sent it to the cameraman.
She was getting fellatio, and she's such a boss bitch. She didn't even moan.
I think she said something about it tickles. I guess they don't moan, huh? I think she said it tickles or some shit.
That's what she said.
I think in the video.
She was talking through it and everything. She was having casual conversation.
It makes me think, is this real? Is it real?
I mean, that's her, man.
It is her.
You seen it.
I know. You said it, and I seen it.
You seen it. But that was a brief intermission. Now, what we at with it?
I would say, who do you see yourself? If you could choose somebody, who would you do your next 20 for 20 with?
If I could, Deuce.
Well, it seemed like you cheating because I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Cheat? Who seems like I'm cheating?
Yeah, because you know what I mean, you good. I mean, you stamped. You
Well,
got a good catalog.
Well,
Who's Deuce?
see, the thing is, if you feel like I'm cheating and that's Deuce, then that's a prime example, which I'm finna get to another point that I'm trying to make.
Come on.
My first, you asked me a question. I told you Deuce.
Mm-hmm.
You said I'm cheating because I'm good and bloom, 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 right?
Right.
Now, you saying you don't know who Deuce is.
He from here?
Deuce is from here. Deuce is from out west.
Okay.
Deuce is a real deal OG pioneer to this shit. You need to go get on Deuce.
Okay.
Then you will be like, God damn. Like that's not an easy win for me at all. It's just me and his music line up on the same wavelength. And to be honest with you, it was finna be me and Deuce. Me and Deuce was about to
D.U.E. and
that's
all.
Deuce.
I done seen it. Now I done seen it.
Nah,
I done
Deuce
seen it.
Deuce been
I don't know the music, but now that you said I
you need to
can
go
picture
listen.
it.
You need to go listen to that. And he about to drop. That's who it was finna be. The paper shit came out of nowhere, bro. I'm not finna tell you what I did to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? That ain't nothing nobody need to know, but I did.
That was your part, Vontae.
But I did what I had to do to make it. I did what I had to do to make it happen, and it happened. But yeah, Deuce, man, it was finna be me and Deuce. Me and Deuce was game planning some shit to showcase some music to the people and shit, and the paper shit ended up happening. I had to roll with that move. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even talk to Deuce about it until after the fact. I ain't even let him know until after the fact. Yeah. But it's my nigga. I know he understood what the fuck had to happen anyway.
In your diss record, you said he hit your song and said he didn't really mean it.
Say what?
You said something about he hit your phone and said he didn't really mean it.
That's a whole nother person.
Oh, that's a whole nother person.
Yeah, that ain't paper.
Okay, I just figured that was paper when I heard that line. In the,
No. That wasn't even a diss record.
Scratch that.
That was a song on my album. That wasn't necessarily a diss record.
Okay,
that was from a top 50 song.
Do you think this whole situation would have went as far as it went if it wasn't for social media?
Hell no, social media is the key to all this shit. Social media is the reason.
Social media is the devil.
Social media is the reason why a lot of shit get a lot of juice. Social media is the reason why we can feel people's opinions and shit. Social media is the reason why a lot of these rappers that's on there commenting like regular motherfuckers won't step out there with their music and do shit. A lot of the people can't take the heat from that. A lot of people feel like they good, and some of them are good in the motherfucker. But ask them to put their music out there to the masses like that and let them take their shots at it. Mm-hmm. However they gonna take their shots at it. A lot of people can't do. I ain't ready to fight nobody. I ain't ready to kill nobody. I ain't ready to smack nobody. None of that behind their comments. Mm-hmm. I'm straight. Yeah. I'm straight. The next day I got right back to doing what I do best, and that's getting some money.
So how do you deal with negativity on the internet? I mean, does it bother you, or do you use it as an advantage?
Hell yeah, you gotta use it, man, bro. You gotta use this shit as an advantage. This is the game now. You gotta, bro. The whole negativity, and you gotta understand, negativity ain't always like some violent shit. Negativity is a person's opinion on you.
Right.
A lot of these people don't even know me. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know me. So hell yeah, I use it to my advantage. You proving motherfuckers wrong. You making great music. You doing this, you doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got motherfuckers on there saying you ain't this, you saying you ain't that. That's why my first initial post after the battle was my album, Muscle 2, that I just released in August, is nominated for Album of the Year for the SCAs.
Yeah.
It's just somebody's opinion, man. Opinions ain't true. I state the facts about my shit.
Hello.
When it come to my shit, they there to give an opinion. Mm-hmm. I'm there to get a facts. And my facts done always lasted longer than their opinions have. You feel me?
You said.
And so that's really all it is. So like when you speak on that, like some of the shit that you were saying, like you said, like getting back to the Deuce situation. that's who it would have been, because our music, it would have been the same kind of music. You would have been judging it based off a certain criteria, because we was coming with the same certain criteria. And then you got your people out here with opinions. Why do a 20 for 20 if you ain't got this or you ain't got that? Listen, man, it was 1,000+ people on them lives combined between YouTube and Facebook. I'm an artist. I want people to know me, right? Right?
Right.
I want fans, you right? This shit is in this shit. We in this shit to get fans, right? All right. People say, why do this? Why do that? Man, it's so hard to get people to listen to your music nowadays. I had thousands of people, and 75-80% of them didn't know me at all. Never heard of my music. Right?
Somebody FaceTimed me and said that too. I said,
why wouldn't I play my records? Why wouldn't I do them? You finna give me 2 hours of your time, your undivided attention? Okay, what you gonna do in the process? Hey man, I'm gonna give my opinion. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that. Oh, okay, I don't give a fuck about that. But you gonna listen though? Oh shit, let me play these motherfuckers in. I ain't scared of your opinions. I ain't worried about your opinions. Yeah. Come on with that shit. Let me play this shit. Yeah. Cause in private to they self, I guarantee. I ain't gonna lie, man. That song hard though. All right, but in the heat of the moment, you just doing what the internet doing.
Oh, the diss record was retarded.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just your personal opinion.
But
you know what I mean?
Let me see. It's mostly like a confidence question. Mm-hmm. Like, do you think your music can match up between like a prominent artist like a Rick Ross or T.I. or Jeezy or Gucci Man, whoever? Do you think you can put your 20 best songs versus their 20 best songs and hold your own?
Yeah, I can hold my own. I can hold my own with anybody because I got the music. Now, do I got the most popularity?
Now, like, if you put, see if the music, do you think your music match up?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I got music that can be heard worldwide. So yeah, it can match up. Yeah. Now, the most popular music or whether my song is actually better, that's for people to determine. You know what I'm saying? Hell, but you gotta understand this, bro. The same shit that I went through, these same artists going through. Everybody don't hit the internet saying everything Rick Ross do is legit. Every album T.I. drop, people ain't feeling every album. Yeah. This is what come with this shit. So it's one of them situations where it's like, are you ready for this shit called success? This is a part of it. Mm-hmm. Everybody, man, Jay-Z's the biggest motherfucker. People go in on him all the time. He just don't respond on the internet. The biggest thing I found out is, oh man, it's time for me to stop responding to certain people on the internet.
I would never respond to a nigga.
I mean, but you gotta understand, these people, a lot of these people from Nashville.
My thumbs wouldn't work.
But a lot of these people are from Nashville, and I know them personally. So, and they know why I will engage. And goddamn it, so I be engaged, and I be, I ruffle some feathers my goddamn self.
So you got a motive at the end of the day, if you do.
Man, my motive at the end of the day is to push the culture forward. Like,
you said it.
It was one point in time where a lot of artists was feeling like they was this and they was that. And, for them to feel like that, all right, cool. But if you ain't doing certain things that it's required to be considered this and that, I'm going to be the one to step in and say, nah, you ain't that. Yeah, you have the talent to be that, but you got to do this, and that.
Okay.
And until you do this, and that, you ain't that.
You said it.
So I'm that type of nigga. We gonna keep it shit 100 at the end of the day. I just so happen to be that nigga that's doing this, and that. And all they can do is give me opinions of they can rap better than me. I mean, if that's how you feel, but I'm still doing this, and that. I'm doing more of this and more of that. I can have a 20 for 20 and it generate $5,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you? Yeah.
It's been a lot of talk.
Yeah.
It's been a whole lot of talk. What's an L worth to me? I don't hear people say that. What's an L worth to you? Shit, it was worth $5,200. I took that. I'm owning that. I'm holding that. But at the same time, that's my rebuttal for that. My rebuttal is action.
Do you think a L is a loss or a lesson? I just want people to start understanding this too.
Listen, bro. My L wasn't a lesson for me. My L was a lesson for them. Shit, think about it. We ain't even got to talk. Just think about that for a minute. Hold up now. Hold on. Hold on. Don't even talk. Don't even say nothing. Don't talk. Don't say nothing. I'm going to say this again. I want y'all to think about that for about 30 seconds. My L wasn't a lesson for me. My L was a lesson for them. Just think about it. My L was a lesson for them.
I got it already because we talked about it earlier.
Let's just think about it for about 30 more seconds.
Oh no, this nigga ain't finna just control. He ain't finna just control the You Said It podcast.
Nah, you feel me?
Let's think about it for 30 seconds.
I got what you saying.
Nah, real talk. But think about that. My L was a lesson for them. You feel me?
I understand because you already said a while ago. You know what I mean? You proved your point with what you came with as far as your catalog.
But I ain't even talking about just that though. It's a lot of artists right now, man, that's saying it's some artists that went public and said, man, I couldn't take that heat. That's a lesson. Yeah. That's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Catalog. I had one artist get on there and say, I actually seen two artists get on there and say this. One of them I actually called because he my partner. He said, man, what's the purpose of doing the 20 for 20? I don't think he was taking no shots at it or no shit like that. He was really just asking. I called him. He said, man, what's the purpose of doing the 20 for 20? I mean, do your sales go up or this or that? Man, and you know, this is not bashing him, but it's a lot of people that feel that way. Man, that's got to be like one of the craziest questions ever. Once again, it was 1,000 people on the live.
I mean, that's common sense.
Obviously,
to me.
Obviously not.
No, yeah, I get it.
But obviously not, because some people really asked it.
Right.
In today's world where it's so easy to consume music, a lot of people music don't even get heard. Don't even get the time of day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And some people are really asking, what's the purpose of doing it? Man, I'm on a live, man, that I'm not paying the people to be on. And they gonna sit here for 2 hours to listen to my music. Now, days later, I'm posting videos to damn near 8, 9, 10 songs of the songs that I played. Now, guess what they doing? They going to checking videos out. Now they tuning in and now they following me, and that's gonna turn into what at the end of the
revenue and eyes to you.
I didn't think that'd be some shit that I had to explain. But in today's time and in today's game, man, you got to explain that shit. A lot of people ain't even gonna take their time out to explain that shit. But I'm that type of nigga. I want that for everybody.
And I want you to.
I want that for everybody. So I'll explain that and be like, yeah, man, this certain shit we gotta do.
Exactly.
And here's the $1 million question. Me and Paper subjected ourselves to that type of environment and let people have all their opinions, right? Mm-hmm. We both got our point across. Okay, somebody had to win, somebody had to lose. I ain't one of them type niggas, oh, we both won. Cashville won. Nah, fuck that. Somebody was losing that day. Now, if y'all looking at it like that, I took the L. I'm going to hold that. If you came there for music, I'm going to take that W in a heartbeat. But all these motherfuckers that got something to say, they little opinions, when am I going to have the opportunity to be one of them motherfuckers to give my opinion? Ask them that.
You giving it now? We got the
Nah. Look though.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Look though. I ain't no telling where this shit go now, cause the liquor kicking in. I can feel it. Nah, for real.
That's what we like. But for real,
I ain't no telling where this shit about to go. But when can I be that nigga? When can I be that nigga?
Right now.
To sit back with my phone posted up in my crib and making jokes about the shit they doing. They ain't out here like that. And that's what I mean. And what I mean when I tell certain artists, we ain't the same with this shit. It ain't 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 plus motherfuckers giving their opinion about 20 of your records right now, cause you ain't putting your shit out there like that. We ain't the same with this shit, nigga.
You said it.
They just hoping they wake up.
Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. We ain't the same with this shit.
Yeah.
I'm on that kind of push. Yeah. I'm on that type of time and that type of grind. You feel me? Shit.
Oh my goodness.
This is the type of
that's good.
Nah,
That's good.
You know that you said it part. This type of shit that I say.
I like
you know
that.
I mean?
Yeah, that's straight.
We ain't in the same type of space with this shit, and that's what I mean when I say that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna talk to the camera this time. When am I gonna have my opportunity to do the opinionated shit?
Yeah. Do you give your opinions on artists in Nashville now?
Yeah, but a lot of them can't take it.
Yeah.
My opinion is just my opinion, homie. That don't mean it's fact.
Okay.
That don't mean it's fact.
Yeah.
That don't mean that it's fact.
Yeah.
It's just an opinion. That's why I don't sweat people's opinions, because it's not facts. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It ain't
That's
facts,
all.
and also it could be like an illusion. I'm not saying it was an illusion Wednesday night, but the atmosphere that you created, gave him the W. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not taking ownership for all of that.
That y'all created.
We created that.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
done that together.
Tim, imagine if Tupac and Biggie had a 20 for 20 and they could settle their beef that way. I know that's up your area.
Man, y'all know Pac. Y'all know Pac winning that shit.
You know
I know your answer.
Okay.
Just imagine, man, if they could have settled that shit with a 20 for 20.
Man, that's Pac all day. Let's not even waste our time on that.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just love Pac so much. I don't know.
Let's not talk. Look, hey, man.
That would be
how legendary that would be, though.
That would be dope.
How better of a turnout that would have been
instead
of
of
what the
losing
real
our
ending
people.
was. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. And I want to commend you on because you know when a nigga start running off emotions and shit, niggas just jump out the window. You kept it strictly with your opponent.
Yeah.
Through the whole situation, you were like, I don't give a fuck. You can tag whoever you want to, nigga. I'm talking to you.
Ah, yeah,
You feel me? And I commend you there, cause niggas can run off emotion. I done been there said fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? But you kept it strictly with
I mean, that's all it was for. I didn't never wanted to go on nothing, nothing like that. So I was just making my point.
Man.
But yeah.
So check.
You can't beef with me. I'm fucking.
A lot of people are calling for Star and Buck, which will be good, and I agree with. But with their past,
that'll be great.
With their past altercations, do you think there could be an event?
Nah.
That's what I said too. I thought the same thing.
I mean, I'm just saying that because I know enough to know that ain't gonna happen. So that's not gonna happen. And now, them being a part of one and taking a part in one, that's possible. But them going head up, nah. That's not saying that neither one of them. And man, like I said, bro, and shout out to both of them, because like I said, behind the scenes, if you know, you know, Lito was in the building. Buck made a post about the shit. You know, and it has something to do with something that involved neither one of them. Mm-hmm. So that's two of our biggest pioneers right there involved in the same event. Star, somebody that actually showed up, purchased tickets, shit like that, and came. Buck is somebody who posted that shit at his own will without me or paper asking him to. Mm-hmm. Both of our biggest pioneers was involved in that event in some way. Give me an event right now that's done happened in Nashville that both of them are involved in since they done had their differences. Give me one.
I can't think of one.
Exactly, man.
Much love to both of them.
Exactly.
Shout out to both of them. Shout out to Star. Shout out to Buck.
So, you know what I'm saying? Their situation is their situation, bro. You know, but at the same time, me and Paper was able to create something and make something in a hot topic to where both of them was involved in some way. Man, that's big, man. Once again, and Paper will probably say the same thing. We ain't the same with this shit. I can say it, and they can say it. Tell me other artists that can have both of them involved in some kind of way at the same time. It take two special kind of individuals that mean a lot to Nashville to make that happen. Just so happened took me and Paper's situation. Because I have a relationship with Buck. Paper have a relationship with Buck. I have a relationship with Lito. Paper have a relationship with Lito. Okay, me and Paper got our shit going on. Shit, Star called me about that situation. He called Paper about that situation. Like, nobody wanted to see it go further than it went. It was a lot of important people that didn't want to see it go farther than what it went. We came and handled it that way, and shit, look what it done.
All right,
it was great.
What you saying all that, do you think the Era versus Deuce situation would have had the same effect?
No. Me and Deuce really like homeboys. We really close. Like, it's really another kind of love there. It wouldn't have had the same type of impact. Now, we would have got our point across still far as music go, but it wouldn't have been nothing people talking about 72 hours from now in a negative light. if me and Deuce would have done it, it wouldn't even been negative opinions like that. Yeah. You know, it was all the other antic shit thrown in the mix. Some shit that I'm not even gonna speak on. Some shit was just obvious that became headlines off the 20 for 20 situation. You had to go back and look and read the comments yourself. You know what I'm saying? Me and Deuce would have been more chill, would have been more love shown throughout the battle. Yeah. We would have been in a studio setting. Still would have heard great music, but you got to understand, man, the negative energy and the opinions, that makes shit go a little bit longer in this game now. When it's negative shit around it. Yeah. You know, the fact that it was negative shit said, that's why some people going to check it out just to give their negative opinion about it. They not going to give everybody's not going to give their positive opinion about the shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it, wasn't that shit just like the shit we see all over the world nowadays? Yeah. The same way y'all bringing up these other conversations about other entertainers, me and Paper created that type of situation. And if Nashville want to be that kind of market, we got to know how to take those situations as artists and make money and make stories off of them.
You said
versus a nigga saying, nah, man, I ain't going to be involved with that. Somebody going to die. Or, man, I'm going to smack a nigga behind that. Or somebody going to get hit. Now, don't get me wrong. It's certain situations in this game where that type of shit really does happen. But really, man, behind the scenes of the industry, they ain't doing nothing but making money off negativity. All right, man, we finna create this negativity, make some bread off of it. All right, for example, with this whole paper situation, guess what I've done?
What you do?
He said, what you do? I've made some posts about it that got me a lot of attention, got a lot of people to my page that probably wouldn't have never came to my page. So when I do that, now they know who I am. I got back in the booth driven off by this situation. I created a hell of an album off of this situation. I created 2 hell of a diss records that just surfaced through the city like a motherfucker. I ended up doing a virtual show that has never been done. Oh man, I kicked the pandemic ass, man. Ask these other artists what they've been doing during the pandemic. And I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing during the pandemic. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kicked the pandemic
Same
ass,
reason
man.
I wear this type of shit on the podcast.
You see what
put
I'm
on them wigs, baby. You
nah,
know what I mean?
but you
it's
see
just
what
a part of.
But you see what I'm saying, though.
Bringing it to you.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, though.
Yeah. Fuck Trump, by the way.
But all that shit that I've been doing, and like all this shit just been created off one situation. Then I actually cap it off with, like you said, I don't know if people was disappointed that we didn't fight, but I actually kept it. I actually capped it off with being on the same stage with him, energy versus energy, song versus song, and we put on like it for the city of Nashville.
What do you think? What do you think the battle?
I did that all off of this situation. That's a lot.
I was finna say what you think it did for the city, but you said what it did for you. But what do you think it did outside?
They
of you?
showing you. They showing. Do I really need to answer that, or do you really see it yourself?
I mean, I see it, but I'm just want to.
Okay, first thing that it's showing is everything ain't gotta always be so serious or lead to a point where we can't come back and get an understanding. Yeah. Now, I can't necessarily say me and him got the understanding, but we came back and put on for the city. Ain't nothing going on in Nashville right now. Not nothing that exciting. Not nothing that entertaining.
You right.
So when you ask what do we do for the city, that's what we done. We also, everybody's on the internet right now asking who next. Now they might be putting they might be putting matchups in that motherfucker that ain't gonna happen. I mean, who wouldn't say Lito and Buck? That's the first thing I say. But I know enough to say, okay, that probably will never happen. You know what I'm saying? But now they just bringing up people who gonna do this, who gonna do what. And guess what I'm doing? Shit, y'all tell me. When am I gonna be that motherfucker that can sit back and give my opinion? Then, but guess what they gonna do? They gonna tag me and ask me when. Fuck y'all tagging me for? What y'all tagging me for? They expecting a nigga like me to quarterback some shit. Cause they know when I quarterback some shit, they know what the fuck happened around here.
It's gonna come through, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Nah, don't tag me. Ask them. Let's see what artists gonna step up now. me and Paper show artists what type of attention this shit gonna bring. Mm-hmm. Half of them ain't gonna step up because they don't want that type of attention on them. They can't handle it. They can't take that.
He talking to you.
Another half of them probably just don't have that type of hype around their name to bring that type of attention to it. A lot of them might say, yeah, man, I'd do a 20 for 20 for somebody. All right, let's see what kind of hype it's gonna bring around. You feel
Maybe
me?
we need to bump down to 10 for 10.
But they tag a nigga like me because they know I know how to promote some shit.
Well, it seems like it's all about, I mean, not all about you, but like you got a little, it's your shit, right?
What, the 20 for 20? 20 for 20 ain't the 20 for 20 challenge is mine. The versus battle is Swiss Beats and
but
all I did was take what they was doing and put a name on it.
Right.
But to be honest with you, I wasn't the first person in Nashville that done that. Spitter and Wilkes done a 20 for 20. They didn't call it 20 for 20 challenge, 20 for your 20, but Spitter and Wilkes done it. I think I can't think of her name. Don't quote me on this, but I think her name like Pressure or something like that. I think she done it with somebody.
Yeah.
It's just that Nashville only gonna catch wind of what Nashville wants to catch wind of.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, these certain artists that I know, go check them out. They done one. If it was live and virtual, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If it's still able to be searched,
I remember
I'm not
what
sure.
you're talking about now.
But I wasn't even the first artist to do that. It's just the extra that I'm gonna put up with my shit, the extra promotion, the extra this, the extra that. You know, it's gonna catch wind in a different way.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something that I gotta embrace, man. I am somebody with this shit. Not saying that they ain't, but that's why I'm here right now. Mm-hmm. I was doing something for somebody that I know and ran into you. And it was on the humbug. And now we here 2 days later.
I'm glad you said you somebody with this shit. Because I feel
not
like
saying that nobody else ain't. I'm just saying this is something I gotta embrace for me. Cause sometimes, bro, not to cut you off, sometimes I just go out and just trying to be the regular old me. But soon as I go out, man, what up, Elroy? What up, Elroy? Like, damn, man, like I done put myself out there to the people like it. I'm somebody that they know. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But this is Nashville, right?
Correct.
Now, I think some people get a fucking
You said it.
Local buzz. And feel that they just they just satisfied with that shit. They just feel like they done made it. Now what do you mean when you say I'm somebody with this shit?
I was talking about like far as Nashville.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, bro. Like I'm somebody like in the culture of Nashville that wants to, like, you know, bro. I've been trying to do a lot for other artists as well as myself. If this shit was all about Roy, you wouldn't hear a lot of these artists.
Okay.
From me on my platform. Like, think if my platform was all about me.
Right.
If my platform was all about me, you wouldn't have heard 20 records from Paper.
Yeah.
4-5 days ago. You see what I'm saying?
I wouldn't have heard the artists on Breaking the Cycle from
exactly. Now I'm not saying you wouldn't have never heard of them at all.
Yeah.
It would have just they would have had to do that themselves. Yeah. So I'm just basically saying my platform that I've built, put money into, time into, ain't been just about me putting myself out there. My shit is a Cashville push. Mm-hmm. I've had artists from other cities and other states try to pay me thousands of dollars to do a Break the Cycle show. You know what I tell them? It won't make sense, man. Like, this is a Cashville platform. I can't bring another person in from another city or another state just for some money. I'd rather let them perform for free. I'm standing for something right here with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean when I say I'm somebody here. Yeah. Paper is somebody. Yeah. He showed you that. Mm-hmm. In the moment a motherfucker try to take that away from you, you gotta demonstrate. He demonstrated. Just so happened I was the one in the ring that he was demonstrated on and with. I feel like certain people don't respect certain shit that I do in a certain light. I had to demonstrate. I done that. I didn't do it with a W according to them, but I can demonstrate and get my point across with a L. Yeah. A lot of people can't do that. You know
What's
what I'm
your
saying?
take on the Nashville hip hop scene right now?
It seemed like it's picking back up. Somebody asked me. Somebody asked me this question about a month ago. I want to say it was Authentic TV, Fast Money Connect. Asked me what I think. I told him it was kind of dry at the time, and it was because, like I said, you're not seeing some of the key people that you used to seeing drop music. Like I said, at that point in time, I wasn't seeing Lil Bree. I wasn't seeing 615 Exclusive. I wasn't seeing Hard Liquor. I wasn't even dropping like that. And I fuck with them guys. That's why I'm saying their names, and I know they not gonna take it no certain kind of way. We was just on pause at the time. Wasn't really much going on. But it was at one point in time, you couldn't turn a corner or go on Instagram without seeing 615, without seeing Hard Liquor, without seeing Lil Bree, without seeing me, and a host of other artists. It just seemed like it was a dead period. Nowadays, right now, if we talking this moment, Hard Liquor cranked back up. 615 cranked back up. Vac been holding it down.
Diego.
If You Stand been dropping. You know, another host of artists been dropping. One of our pioneers, two of our biggest pioneers been dropping. Buck on his shit right now. Lito just dropped a hell of a project. He was on a little leave, little dead period for his own personal reasons. He back active. It seemed like it's turning back up right now. You know what I'm saying? My boy Kilo started back dropping music. It seemed like it's getting back to that. You know, where we go from there, who knows? But hell, we got paper out. You know? It seemed like it's, you know, my nigga Cali. Bezel Gang Cali.
Yeah.
He about to drop his own solo shit. It seemed like it's, you know, months ago, I had a different answer. If you're asking me today, y'all asking me today,
shit changed. Yeah.
It seemed like we goddamn it back at it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have any words for paper? Any words?
Do I have words of paper?
Yeah, anything. I mean, if
do you really want to know the words I got for him?
Yeah. I was just, it's something that I have.
Y'all really want? This the first time that I'm gonna say this. Right. Probably be the only.
It's a You Said It podcast exclusive.
I want a rematch.
Nigga, I had that as one of the things.
But, like I said, I have a catalog of music. I want a rematch. Studio setting only. Not what we created. Studio setting only. 20 more songs.
Not none of the songs.
Not none of the songs. I have a catalog. 20 more songs. None of the songs that we played the other night.
Do you think he can do that?
I don't know. You ask him.
All right.
See if I get it. See if he get accepted. See if it get accepted. Okay. Hey, hold up now. It's a such thing as rematches, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm not
It's a
laughing
such
about
thing.
that.
Hey, is it a such thing as rematches?
Such thing as rematch. Yes.
Ali done got his ass knocked out and had to goddamn go reclaim some shit, right?
Mike Tyson fought Holyfield twice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wilder finna fight Fury for the third time.
Oh, you think of that.
I want a rematch. Studio setting only. I think we've broken the ice to where we can sit down in the studio, right?
We gonna leave this alone. You know paper, right?
Yeah, I know.
You know it's music.
Yeah.
Do you think he got 20 more for you? Answer that question.
We'll see if I get accepted. I got 20 more records. I got 20 more records. Outside of the ones that I played. I want a rematch. I want a rematch. Studio setting this time. It kind of got away from what we both thought it was gonna be, and that's okay. Studio setting this time, sitting down, chilled, just playing the records for the people. I'm pretty sure there's more music out there that he want the people to hear.
Is it 20 though?
I don't know. Ask him. We'll see if I get accepted. Y'all ask me what would I want to say to him right now. I want a rematch. Studio setting only.
You said it.
Studio setting only. We sitting back, laid back, chilled, just showing the people our music without all the antics, the VIP booths, the dancers, the crowns, the extra crowds, the fan base.
The dancers was amazing.
Yeah, you know, that was great. That was something that I thrown in. Shout out to me.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? But if y'all ask me what I got to say to him right now, I want a rematch. Hold up. Is he right there?
He right there.
Nigga, I want a rematch. Studio setting, 20 more records. Outside of the records that we played. You know?
I think you fucked up with excuse me, y'all fucked up with this last 20 for 20, because I think with the last 20, based on the last 20 for 20, it's really gonna be a crowd want to, you know what I'm saying, be involved.
I mean, but
the next one, but
they
you know what I'm saying,
we done with that.
You in control with all.
But
that,
we
though,
done with that part of it. We done with that part of it. If it's ever a crowd again, you best believe we making 50, 60,000.
Yeah, run it.
If it's ever a crowd again, you best believe we making 50, 60,000. We left a lot of money on the table.
Yeah, I know Tim.
We left a lot of money on the table.
Tim over there itching. You feel me?
Yeah.
He got them.
But that's what I got for him. You know, if I gotta say something to him.
Hey, let us know, man.
What's that?
Get with us. He talking to
Is
paper.
you gonna accept the challenge?
Hello.
Y'all gotta ask him.
Don't turn that motherfucker down.
Make sure y'all tag him. Make sure y'all tag him. Make sure y'all tag him.
Tap in.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Tap in with the You Said It podcast. You feel me? Elroy came on this bitch and talked this shit.
That was great. That was a great event though, man. That turned out to be great. That turned out to be a great event
Can we
though.
get a rematch?
Yeah, can we?
Hey,
but like I said, man, I will say this for the last time. We both showed up there with two different objectives and two different stances. He was trying to prove one thing, I was trying to prove another. The points we was trying to prove, did they line up far as musically? No, we make two different kinds of music. But we was both able to get our point across. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, once again, if you gonna get City Paper out the house, get him back in his mode, I would rather it go the way that it went versus, because that's how, I mean, people was on there saying, man, it's giving me Silverado vibes, Ciroc vibes, Limelight vibes. Them the clubs he used to rock. Mm-hmm. Night in, night out, man. Dude used to do that. And if I'm going to pull him out the house, I'd rather be able to give them that than to box him in on some shit that ain't him. Yeah. But now, I done it his way. Mm-hmm. Shit, come do it my way. You know what I'm saying?
Sam, do me a favor. Let me get them 3 hot topics.
All right, we got 3 hot topics. Here we go. Have you ever been addicted to any person, place, or thing?
You asking me this?
When I do my hot 3 topics, it's everybody.
Oh, I'm asking. Are you asking me this? Say that again.
Have you ever been addicted to any person, place, or thing?
Hell yeah.
Speak on it.
All 3. I'm gonna speak on the thing.
Okay.
Gambling.
Oh, you a gambler,
man? Big time. That's the only one I'm gonna speak on.
That's cool. That's cool that you say that. Would you say that?
I speak on the place too.
Okay.
Vegas.
It's hand in hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. I'm gonna just say this behind that. Do you think that you've won more than you lost?
Hell yeah. They was tired of me winning. That's why they going in on me right now. That was the first L I took. I've been on a 4 year. This Break the Cycle push been a 4-year run. That was the first L I took. They was waiting for that. And it was really an L because they were making it one. You know what I'm saying? That was the first L I took. Yeah, I done took L. Are you talking L's on gambling?
Yeah, that's what
man. Let me drink to that. Lito. Well, let me talk to my dog real quick. Lito, he just asked me, have I ever took a L on gambling?
Shot to it. What about you, Vontae?
Shit, I took a fat ass L on gambling before. Question is, how much? It's been one of them.
Shit, what am I addicted to?
Have you ever been addicted to any person, place, or thing?
I don't think I'm strong minded. Fuck you talking about?
This guy's a liar.
You bluffing. Don't be on here bluffing. Don't be on your own shit bluffing now. We all get addicted to some
vagina?
Shit. Nigga, that's addiction, ain't it?
Yeah.
Shit, okay.
That's addiction.
Vagina?
And I would have to say marijuana, even though I'm not indulging at this time. But I fucked up. I'm fucked up when it comes to that. All right.
How many questions?
I don't know what Ricky talking about.
This number your Ricky crazy.
Yell it out, Ricky. Oh shit! I done forgot. God.
Number 2. Do y'all both agree with no snitching?
Huh?
No snitching, like the no snitching thing or whatever.
Do we agree with it?
It's on
Do you agree to you don't fuck with no
you gonna
snitching, right?
have to go. You gonna have to go a little bit more in depth when you say that.
Exactly. It's circumstantial.
Are you saying if I know somebody snitched, do I fuck
you,
with them?
period. Do you stand by the no snitching?
Yeah, I ain't snitching on
Right.
nobody.
Okay.
That was.
If you with a friend or a group of friends and one of them has a gun, y'all get pulled over and he not claiming his gun, so the officer say he gonna charge both of y'all with the gun. Do you speak up or do you both take the charge?
I ain't gonna speak up, but I'm gonna look and stare at him like a motherfucker. I'm gonna just look at him like this. And then all that look is nigga, you ain't gonna take your charge.
Right.
Now once so I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna give him a look.
Hey, explain.
But you would take. I mean, but if he don't take it, and then you possibly.
I mean, of course, on the scene, I'm gonna say the motherfucker ain't mine.
Right.
But I'm gonna be sitting
the same
right
thing.
and I'm gonna be just looking at him like this. It's because it's somebody's, and I'm gonna just be looking at him. Now I ain't finna literally say, man, that's his gun and gone in. Because if that's the case, and I'm gonna say that because I shouldn't be around no nigga that's gonna put me in that position anyway.
Hello, you said it.
So I'll never be in that position. Niggas don't ride with me like that. So I avoid shit like that.
I see.
But if that was me,
I see you looking at me, Tim.
I just wanted to know how you felt about it too.
How I feel about snitching. I don't live that life. I don't give a fuck about snitching. I'm not hanging around I'm not in a car full of niggas. You feel me? It's me and one female. I ain't with all this fuck shit, man.
he don't live that life. Basically, what he's saying, goddamn it, if it's something need to be told, he gonna tell it. He don't live.
No, it ain't saying that.
No, I'm saying
if I'm in the wrong in a situation, with another individual, no.
No, I'm saying
I'm not gonna tell, but I put myself in that situation.
You know how some people will say certain things and be like, man, I ain't in the streets. Like, this is what happened, and I said it. Some people say you shouldn't say nothing at all. But some people look at it like, man, I ain't living by that code. This is what happened, and I just told.
No, I just ain't.
So it's just a difference.
I just ain't see shit.
Yeah, that too. Some people
That's
live
all
by
that-
that.
that's
I
all
ain't
that
see
is.
nothing. Ain't my business. Some people live by that. Ain't my business. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What about you, Tim? You ain't finna slide.
No, I mean, I done had that situation happen before, and
Oh yeah, tell that story.
and I told dude, I was like, they was finna put both of us in that car. I looked at him. I told him, you did the look, but I told him, I said, nigga, you know that's yours. What's the fuck? Why the fuck is both of us finna go when you know it's yours? Why would you want to take me away from my people for these couple hours for my people to pay for me to get out? Nigga, it's yours.
Yeah.
And he stood up and took his shit.
Man, in that situation with the police right there present in that situation, is that a form of snitching?
You asking me that?
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't there. Like, they had us both on the ground, and they found it.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, nigga, get your shit together. You know it's yours. Even though I served him. But you paid me for that, so it's yours. It's over with. That's
This
your
nigga
shit.
silly.
So yeah, that was that. Number 3, if you could bring back any iconic figure from the dead, who would it be?
If I could bring back any iconic figure, I had to say Michael Jackson. That was my grandmama everything right there. My grandmama took it real hard when Michael Jackson died. I had to be Michael Jackson. Real talk.
MJ.
I got one question. Cameron, he took Jay-Z off the Old Boy record because he wasn't feeling the verse. No matter how it don't matter if Jay-Z spit a Soulja Boy verse. Would you ever take Jay-Z off a verse? Because you wasn't feeling it.
Promo purposes, nah. But you gotta understand, the game was a different time then. The game was about coming your hardest then. Game wasn't about, like right now, I can put somebody on a song that I ain't feeling just off the vibe that they bring. Like, somebody can be terrible at rapping, right? But have a hell of a amount of success based off social media.
Soulja Boy.
I say social media.
Oh, I said Soulja Boy.
Well, I was talking today's
You're a
time.
legend, though. Go ahead.
Well, I was talking today's time. They can get a lot of views. It can be because of a bunch of antics that they do. They not good at rapping, but man, this is gonna bring me a lot of attention just by putting them on there. So it's a different ball game to be played nowadays, man. Back then it was about spitting, hardest verses. Then you know them New York niggas take their shit real differently.
Yeah.
When it come to coming hard on records and shit. So I understand that.
But you know, like what's his name? Cameron. He took Jay-Z off his verse before he got to that altitude that he is. You know what I'm saying? I guess he would call Cameron a legend, but this was in his coming up stages when he decided to take Jay-Z off a verse.
That's his music.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cameron.
Like I said, it was a
Cameron.
different time then. It ain't about riding a nigga coattail. Nigga, did you spit it or not? One of my partners told me to rewrite a verse before. It ain't that the verse that they was like, man, I wanted you to come another way. Yeah. I rewrote that motherfucker and did it till they liking. I done been in a certain mode before and got on a record with somebody. Yeah, I can get on this level, but that ain't the mode that I was in. So the way that I approached the song wasn't how they expected me to or fit what they was on. And they done went another route. Man, when you paint the picture, homie, if you provide a piece of the shit that don't fit the picture, it's all right to say, man, I went another route or I done something else. So, I mean, when you speak on shit like that, that's all Cameron did. He wasn't feeling the verse for that. For his own reason.
Hey, man, don't ever do that again, man.
This is episode 4.
Hold on. Who is your iconic person?
I'm lit as usual. Huh?
Who is your iconic person? Don't play me like that.
Who is
your iconic person you would want to bring back? This nigga here, man. If you know.
Shit, fuck an iconic figure. I want to bring a family member back.
Oh, that's fine too.
On, you know what
we
I'm saying?
said iconic. I just thought we was talking.
We was going with it. I mean, he jumped out the box, but it's cool.
Well, if we going like that, yeah, that's a totally different story. I'm thinking we was talking about some iconic shit.
All right, well,
I can feel that.
I would say Malcolm X, but this You Said It podcast episode 47. I want to say much love and respect to Levi Jeans for Rock the Vote campaign. And Old Navy and Gap for paying their workers for working the polls. Y'all go vote 2020. This episode 47. I'm TMB.
Hey, we be going back and forth with this voting shit. Yeah. So he don't never want to have this motherfucking this dialogue with me during the podcast because he know I'm gonna rip his ass.
Oh, y'all got different stances on voting.
Yeah, but he want to always throw that in there, Tim. You want to throw that in at the end for real?
Yeah, make sure they get that. Make sure they know what's going on.
You know the Levi Jean logo is like a representation of. You know, if
like
you look
Wrangler,
at if you look at the Levi logo, it's two cowboys riding a horse and they ripping the jeans apart. You know, they used to do that to the slaves. They used to tie the slaves' arms up and rip them apart. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you want to ride.
Well,
with
they
Levi.
done changed now,
anyway,
man. Levi rock the vote, man.
Do your history. You voting?
Who, me? I don't vote.
Okay.
You Said It podcast, episode 47. I'm TMB.
Monte, you said it one.
And I'm Mayor Rudder Boy, man. Straight up.